Jason Statham became one of the most bankable action stars in Hollywood. He was a competitive diver selling knockoff jewelry on the streets of London. His rise to fame is the kind of story that feels like it belongs in a movie, and it turns out the people who influenced him along the way are just as surprising as his career itself. From martial arts legends to unconventional mentors, these influences shaped the way Statham fights, acts, and even thinks about his work. Stick around until the end, because number one on this list is someone you'd never expect, and it may just change the way you see Jason Statham forever. Jason Statham has often cited Bruce Lee not just as a martial arts icon, but as a thinker who fused physical skill with deep mental discipline. Watching Lee's films in his youth, Statham became fascinated with the precision, flow, and efficiency of Lee's movements. But what really stayed with him was Lee's philosophy of adaptability, the famous be water mindset. In 2025 interviews, Statham revealed that before every big stunt sequence, he revisits Lee's writings to ground himself mentally. He's even rumored to be developing a documentary exploring the philosophical side of martial arts, inspired by Bruce Lee's teachings. If Bruce Lee inspired the mindset, Guy Ritchie opened the door. Ritchie discovered Statham in the late 1990s, giving him his first acting break in Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. The director was drawn to Statham's authentic street-smart charm and his ability to move like a trained athlete. Over the years, their collaborations helped craft the Statham persona, witty, unshakable, and physically fearless. In 2025, the two reunited for a yet untitled action heist film that Ritchie says will show the most dangerous side of Jason yet, proving that this creative partnership still has fire after more than 2 decades. When Statham shared the screen with Jet Li in the 2001 and later War 2007, he wasn't just acting, he was studying. Jet Li's speed, technique, and respect for the craft pushed Statham to elevate his own martial arts training. In fact, Statham has admitted that his fight choreography improved drastically after observing Lee's discipline. Fast forward to 2025, and the two remained friends, occasionally meeting for sparring sessions. Statham recently told a podcast audience that Jet Li still moves like lightning, and that keeping up with him is the best workout you can get. When Statham joined the Expendables franchise, he stepped into a cinematic brotherhood led by Sylvester Stallone. Statham credits Stallone for encouraging him to take more creative control over his projects, even co-producing films. In 2025, Statham is reportedly in talks to direct his first feature, a gritty action thriller with a personal storyline. A move directly inspired by Stallone's career path from actor to action mogul. The person Jason Statham says influenced him the most wasn't a Hollywood star or a martial arts legend. It was his own father, Barry Statham, a street vendor and occasional lounge singer. Growing up, Jason learned how to hustle, perform under pressure, and connect with people from his dad. Barry's resilience and resourcefulness taught Jason that survival depends on adaptability, a lesson that became the backbone of his career. In a heartfelt 2025 tribute on social media, Statham called his father the original action hero, a man who taught him that real toughness starts with heart. Jason Statham's journey proves that action heroes aren't built overnight, they're shaped by a lifetime of influences, lessons, and personal connections. From Bruce Lee's philosophy to his father's streetwise wisdom, each figure left a mark on his career and his life. And in 2025, as Statham continues to take on daring roles and even explore directing, it's clear he's still honoring those influences while forging his own path. So the next time you watch one of his high-octane films, remember, behind every punch, every stunt, and every smirk, there's a lifetime of inspiration driving it forward.